Wow, can you believe the year is almost done? I can't believe it. And I've been doing this vlog now for about a year, and it's been quite a ride. It was a project that I didn't think I could do, I didn't think I should do, I didn't know how to do, and I just started doing it, and here we are. We're watching this video. I think I've got about 40 up now, and it's been quite a ride. But anyways, hey guys, it's the end of the year, and I thought I would make this kind of wrap it up video about the 10 ways. I'm gonna call it the 10 ways to have success in 2021. This is my story. This is how I did it. It's how I think, and there's so many different ways to think about this, but this is my way. So I'm gonna put it on film. We're gonna get off. We're gonna start showing properties, and I'm gonna take you along with me today. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Tip number 1. Visualize your life. What do I mean by that? Close your eyes, take a minute, and just visualize your life. See yourself in the future. Are you rich? Are you moderately rich? Are you not rich at all? Are you a family man? Are you single? Do you own land? Are you going around the world hunting or around the block and hunting squirrels? I mean, really sit down and visualize your life. And it sounds corny, but I'm telling you, I've been doing this my entire life. I, at one point, lived in California. I'm a veteran, Navy and Marine Corps, 12 years, and I moved to California and I left everything behind me. And I used to long for the woods and the lifestyle that I had in the Midwest, to the point where I literally could close my eyes and I could smell the pines. I could smell the damp earth, that musty fall. You know what I'm talking about. I could smell it. I could see it. I could hear it. It was like I was there. So when you visualize, your body, your mind does not know the difference between reality and what's in your head. It doesn't know. So whatever you visualize and you think about it and you maintain that vision, that's where you will go. Your mind will take your body there and your butt will follow. Stop the negative self-talk. Stop whining. Stop doubting yourself. Everything that you need to achieve, all the skills you have, are really boiling down to what's between this and this, right in here. That's the most important thing. It's in your ears. If you self-doubt, if you whine, if you're negative, if you think, I can't do this, I don't have the skills, I don't have the money, I don't know where to begin, I didn't have the lifestyle that guy has, I don't have the degree he has, I don't have the money, whatever you think is gonna become your reality, okay? So stop it and start now. Look at what you have. Take assets that are available to you, pull it in together and put it to work and get started. That's the biggest thing you can do. Take that first step. I don't know who said it, but a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Just start today. Start today, right now. Work the hardest. I've been telling you, I've been saying this for decades, that nobody outworks me. Nobody outworks me. I get up earlier, I stay out late. I mean, it's Christmas. There was a snowstorm last night, as you could see. The roads are icy. Everybody else is slowing down for the year. They're actually winding down, and I'm actually picking up steam. I'm stacking the deck in my favor, coming right into the next year. I'm filling my funnel. I'm staying out late. I'm calling people. I'm not sitting on the couch watching football. I am looking for ways to win. If I don't have an appointment, I make something up. I find something to do. I'm calling people, I'm emailing people, I'm texting people, I'm writing my annual goals. I'm doing all the things to set me up for success for next year right now. And that's what you should be doing. Work harder. If you don't have success, do it again. If you don't have time, find the time. If you're working 8 hours a day, work 15. I work every day of the week, and I have for decades. So success finds me, I think. So you can do this. Work harder than everybody. Nobody can outwork you. Nobody. You got to get off the couch and get going. Okay, so here's the next tip. Stay healthy. As you get older, your work volume will decrease. And in order to be successful, you got to put out a lot of work. So exercising on a regular basis is simple. It just takes a little bit of commitment. And if you look at the American College of Sports Medicine, the recommendation is simple: 3 days a week of moderate intensity exercise at a moderate level of intensity. And that is basically like I am now. I'm breathing a little bit. I'm not lightheaded. I don't feel nauseous. You don't have to do that for health benefits. And that's what we're looking for, is maintain your health. And if you want to maintain your fitness and develop body beautiful effects, you got to train harder. But I can't underestimate the power of staying fit. It allows me to do my job. I've got more energy. I get up early in the morning. I stay out later in the day. And over time, weeks, months, years, decades of time, imagine the volume that I put out because I'm simply a fitter human being. So stay fit, do it every day, make it a priority, and do it first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning before your mind gets cluttered, and you won't quit and you won't stop and you won't forget. Stay fit. Seize opportunity. A lot of people don't see opportunity, and they surely don't seize it when it's right in front of them. And this is what I mean by that. As I look over my life and I look at all the people that I've met, all the places I've been, all the places I work, every single place has had opportunity. Every one of them. Sometimes I didn't like the job. Sometimes it didn't fit me. I didn't feel good about it. It was wearing me out. It wasn't paying as much as I thought I should be making, all that. But when I look back over that, every single position, there was opportunity there if I just looked at it. So seize opportunity. It's right in front of you. Find out what is there that you can put to work. How can you grab something that's right in front of you and use it to your advantage? Opportunity exists everywhere. You just have to find it and you have to grab it when you see it. Positive mindset. I mean, you've heard this so often, that staying positive is the key to success. And while it's kind of a cliche, it is so true. I mean, I can't tell you how your attitude affects everything around you. I hear it all the time. Man, you are crazy. You have so much energy. I've never met anybody like you. You're nuts. You're running around. Well, you know what? I am. And I tell you what, it's contagious, because who wants to be around a mopey, boring, life sucks. Who wants to be around that guy? Wouldn't you rather be around a guy that is successful and is positive and just his energy, his aura is just going, "Oh!" Of course you do. And that's why you're still watching this. So your attitude, your positiveness, your positive meter, is it flat? Like, oh, I'm going to fall over and I'm going to die. Or is it, energy, positiveness? People like that. They're attracted to it like a magnet. So always stay positive. And if you're not positive, fake it till you make it. People want positive people. They're attracted to it. That is so important. Be prepared. So how do you be prepared for life? Well, I've got degrees, I do, and they took me a long time to get them. And anything worth having and worth achieving often takes time. And it's those things that you work hardest for, what you appreciate the most. So preparation is many things. Life prepares you, experiences prepare you, degrees prepare you. There's so many things that you can do to prepare you for an opportunity, so that when it presents itself, you recognize it, and then you grab it and you harness it and you put it to work. Get degrees. Be a lifetime student. Never stop learning. I know my family at one point was really giving me a lot of hassles about, when are you going to get out of school? When are you going to stop learning? When are you going to stop getting your degrees? And, and I said, you know what? Never. I'm never going to stop. I mean, I'm 56 years old right now, and I am constantly preparing for success. I'm doing this vlog. I'm getting ACLI certifications. That's a land certification. I'm getting to be a certified Whitetail Properties land specialist. having a certain amount of sales and licenses and degrees, all these things, preparing for that next opportunity. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm preparing for the first $2 million listing or the $5 million listing, or I'm preparing to sell $25 million of land. I'm always preparing. I'm never stopping. And that's what you need to do. Be prepared. And it's a constant goal. You're never going to be prepared enough. So always keep trying and be prepared. So I've got a client coming to meet me, and I wanted to check out the property. I'm looking at it, just kind of get my mind into it. And the first impression when he steps out of that truck is going to be, this guy is ready. He knows what he's doing. Quality. I dress right. I'm wearing my Sitka gear. I got my ball cap on. I'm representing. I look professional. I've got professional equipment. That first impression that they make of me, it literally takes 8 seconds, and they decide in their mind, is this guy a guy that I could take seriously? Am I going to invest, $350,000 with this guy, a third of $1,000,000 with this guy? They determine that literally in the first 10 seconds, easy. So that first impression is so important. Come prepared. Get up in the morning and clean yourself up and brush your teeth and comb your hair and put on your uniform. How do people perceive you? It's so important. And over time, their perception becomes your brand. So always think of first impressions. Make a good one. You only have one chance to make a first impression. So let's build on that. This next point is called dress for success. And dressing for success can mean a lot of different things. Let's say you're in a factory, okay, and you come to the factory every day and you're assembling pieces of product, and you're asking yourself, well, how can I, dress for success? Well, why don't you go out and buy yourself a pair of Dickies and get a nice little uniform? And maybe it's not required as part of your uniform, but the dress for success comes into play because you're going to stand out in the eyes of your foreman. They're going to notice that you're a little different. Everybody else comes in and looks like they just rolled out of bed, but you come in a nice, crisp uniform that is washed, and maybe you got 3 or 4 of them. You always look good. It makes you feel good. You're probably going to work better. So dress for success. I remember back when I was a nurse, I was just a chemical dependency specialist. I worked in a hospital, and I worked on a unit with a bunch of other nurses, and I started coming to work with a tie and a button down and a nice pair of dress pants and slacks. I didn't have to do that, but I did. And people looked at me and they started asking me, well, what's with the power tie? And I said, well, I'm not dressing for the job I have. I'm dressing for the job I want. And that mindset has followed me all through my life. In the military, same thing. I took pride in my uniform. When I was in the Navy, I had my whites, and they were always pressed and starched. And when I was in the Marine Corps, I had my utility uniforms always pressed. My cap was stiff and sharp. My edges were tight. My patches didn't have little Irish pennants hanging all over them. Dressing for success is so many things. And even now, as a Whitetail Properties land specialist, I show up looking like this. I invested in some Sitka gear, not only because it keeps me warmer, but it looks good and it's quality, and people relate that quality to how you're dressed. So guys, you can do so much by just how you look. And it goes back to some of the other points we've already made. Dress for success. It's going to do fantastic things for your impressions, that first impression, but it's also going to make you feel like $1,000,000. How hard can it be? If you talk to my wife or any of my friends, you're going to hear them say, Neil says that all the time. How hard can it be? And what I'm talking about there is when you're looking at a new opportunity, a new job, a new career, something, you want to be a land specialist and walk around and make tons of money selling hunting land, but you have no idea how to begin or where to go or how to do the job. Well, how hard can it be? Really? How hard can it be? Go out and find out and have that mindset that I could do this. That guy does it. Look at this guy on the American Landman vlog. He's got a big nose and he talks really fast. He's a little crazy. How hard can it be to do what he does? I don't know. How hard can it be? Go find out. Don't be afraid. You're going to fail. You're going to stumble. You're going to lose your way. Keep pushing. How hard can it be? Figure it out. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself and do new things and learn new skills, because if I do it, you can do it. I mean, how hard can it be? Okay, and this last tip I think is so important, and that is you become like the 5 closest people that you hang around. Just think about it. I know throughout my life I have accumulated a lot of friends. So many people have come and go in my life, but I've maintained close contact with a lot of them, and every one of them have elevated me. And honestly, I would say most of these people I feel are better than I am. I'm almost intimidated by their presence, and they have skills that I'll never have. They have a physique that I'll never have. They're more athletic, they're more knowledgeable, they have business skills, they have all these things that I don't have. But when you hang around people, you become like the 5 closest people that you hang around. Think about that. When you are looking at your brother or you're looking at a cousin, don't they look and act like their parents or their brothers and sisters? When you look at a quarterback on the Packers and you look at Aaron Rodgers, doesn't he act and look and carry himself like a professional athlete? Look at a business guy. Look at Donald Trump. Doesn't Donald Trump act like a millionaire? Of course he does. You become like the 5 closest people that you hang around, and that is absolute fact. It's undeniable. So pick your friends. I mean, think about it. Take an assessment of the people that you're hanging around with right now, and ask yourself, do these guys elevate me or do they bring me down? Do they add something to me or do they detract? Do I add something to them? It's not that you're using people, but in a sense, you're synergistic or you're not. So you become like the 5 closest people you hang around. So this year, in 2020, look at who you hung around with, and then next year in 2021, maybe you need to reevaluate that. Are these people going to help you get to where you want to be? Are they going to elevate you or are they going to pull you down? Are they helping you achieve the mindset that's in your head? Have you visualized your path, and are these people alongside of you, in front of you, or behind you? All these things are going to help you be a better person and make next year the greatest year ever. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed these tips, guys. I just randomly threw them out there. These are things that are in my head, but it's all the things that I encompass. I believe in them, and I put them to use in my own life. So I want to ask you this as we sign off. Look at where you've been, look at where you're going, and make it happen. I hope 2020 was a great year for you. It's tough for a lot of people. 2021 is going to be fantastic for us, okay? There's nothing but positive in front of us. As always, hey, I'm Neil Hauger, and I'm a land specialist with the #1 land company in the nation, and I want to be your guy in the land business. As always, thanks for watching.